So, if there is a member of your family that experiences bedwetting, there are many different products available, more than you might actually think. So, whether they are an older child, a teenager, young adult, or even yourself, I just want you to know that there are many different options. So the ones you're going to see most commonly for the youth teenager age group, if you go into any of your local stores, pharmacies, Walmart, what have you, you're going to find stuff like these. So this is just a product from Superstore, and it's these ones are actually more of a just in case type scenario. Overnight incontinence product. They're not going to handle a whole lot. They're just more or less meant for accidents. Maybe the person experiences accidents like once or twice a week. If it's an ongoing problem, you're definitely going to want to go with something more heavy duty. We're going to talk about that in a second. So the issue with these really for overnight bedwetting is that the backs of these products are so thin. The padding is also very thin, and there's just not much to them. Sure, they would save the mattress or sheets on the bed in a pinch, but they're most likely still going to leak. So with these, you'd almost have to wear or have an underpad under whoever is using the product so that it wouldn't go through, or even like a waterproof sheet, something like that. So on the left, like I said, these are just a generic brand, and these are Goodnights. The Goodnights do have dual leg gathers, so if somebody that is using these has issues with their bowel as well, that dual leg gather can help with that. Also helps with urine leakage, but it just doesn't have the available padding on the back. There's the girls and there is the boys. And then these are ninjamas, and I put these pull-ups 4T, 5T right beside them just to show you. These are actually advertised for up to 125 pounds ninjamas, and I don't see how that's possible. Just look. I mean, these things are meant for what? Toddlers? And these ninjamas only got an inch of height on them, and they're not much wider. So that's definitely not an appropriate bedwetting solution. Maybe for like a 4 or 5-year-old. That's all I could see them working for. So a bit of false advertising there. And some folks out there on YouTube, I've seen them recommend these, especially for a smaller person. This is size youth small by a 10s. Now these are not that great either. You're gonna get a better fit and better seal around the legs with these. They do kind of hug the waist a bit better than the Goodnights. But once again, the padding is kind of skinny on the back, not very thick, and doesn't go up very high. These are also only for small accidents. So some things that you will find, or some diapers that you will find in your local store that are more like full-on tape style diapers, which is actually what you're going to want for anyone with a very common or heavy bedwetting issue, is you're going to find Depends. So this is the first thing you might think of, but no, they're no good. Don't even consider it. They do have the dual leg gathers. These are okay for small accidents. They're along the same lines as the Goodnights. They're just not going to hold up that great. They can't absorb very much fluid. They are plastic backed, and with these the tapes do tend to pop off. Here is another generic tape on style diaper that you'll get at almost any store. For example, these are from Walmart, and the absorbency is just super low. They only have single leg gathers. You are going to be very disappointed with these. Don't waste your money. And these Tenas are kind of a knockoff version of the Tena, these are called Tena European. They are plastic backed. So that means that they are imported from Europe. So these are like the North American version. You'll probably find them in Canada, United States, maybe even Mexico. They're cloth backed. And these things do have fairly low absorbency. They would be a slightly better option than any of these on the left. But they do have the single leg gather, so it's definitely not gonna hold that urine off the side very well. And even though the padding is a bit thicker, there's not enough SAP in it. That's the absorbent polymers to lock in the urine effectively. That's a size medium. You might want to use that more for youth or smaller people. And this is a large for anyone that's a little bit bigger. So these two diapers are in between these bedwetting pull-ups and the proper diapers. Now this is an ATN, and this is size small, so this would be more suitable for smaller people or youth. I would say maybe not even as absorbent as the store brand Tenas, but they do have a plastic backed. They are considered to be a bit more premium, but I do not find them to perform any better than the Tenas or even most of the pull-ups for that matter. So something you may want to consider if you do have a heavy overnight wetter is that you get something like this. This is an 18 size medium, half decent absorbency. This is a Foresight AM PM. You can see that the core is very thick. It does absorb a lot. Great for side sleepers. Although if you're wetting while you're on your side, it could leak, but these will give you a much better seal than any of those. Dual leg gathers there, plastic backed. This is the Tena European, and very absorbent core. Dual leg gathers. The tapes usually hold fairly well. Sometimes they do pop off, but you're going to get some premium overnight protection with them. Only available online. They're actually fairly hard to find. These are AM PM Foresight AM PM stars, so you can get them in designs if the person prefers designs. And this is a Tena European size small. They don't make this style anymore, but you can get the small in this style for youth sizes. And this is a better dry, another thicker overnight diaper that will give you more reliable protection. Now there are tons of other brands out there. I hear people praising the, oh, what is it? The North Shore Megamax. So those are readily available in United States as well as Canada. I think they're coming in late January. So just keep in mind that there are better products out there if you guys are struggling with finding the right product for yourself or loved ones for overnight bedwetting. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day, guys.